Okay, we seriously have to talk about how good Declan Rice actually is.
Here's Odegaard. It's Rice! It's ruthless!
Because this season alone, he's doing things that shouldn't be possible for a midfielder who's supposedly just a defensive player.
What we're witnessing week in, week out from Declan Rice, I think is freakish. You are getting a player that is guaranteed 90 minutes, 3 times a week from August to May. His decision-making flawless, our top assister in the league.
4 goals, 3 assists, 4 free kicks scored from 4 attempts, 33 tackles, 18 interceptions. And he's doing all of it while completing 89% of his passes and winning duels like he's still playing center back. Then came Bournemouth. Fresh off a knee injury, Rice returns and scores twice away from home to drag Arsenal to a 3-2 win, stretching their lead at the top of the table. No easing back, no settling in, just 2 calm, decisive finishes that completely flipped the game.
So to grab a brace today and an important victory was a really nice feeling. You know, when you win and you're able to help out the team like I did today, it always had that extra bit of a special feeling. So yeah, I'm delighted with the goals.
Since arriving at Arsenal for £100 million, Rice hasn't just lived up to the price tag, he's redefined what elite midfielders actually look like. He scores late winners.
Declan Rice! And he squeezed it in! Declan Rice!
He dominates Champions League nights.
Declan Rice with an absolute rocket with a free kick!
He wins the ball like a defender and arrives in the box like a striker. But this didn't start at Arsenal. It didn't even start in midfield. This is how Declan Rice's journey, from academy rejection to West Ham captain to Arsenal's most complete player, has quietly turned him into one of the best midfielders in the world. Before Declan Rice became a £100 million midfielder, his career was defined by something far less glamorous: rejection, repositioning, and patience. Born in Kingston upon Thames in January 1999, Declan Rice entered football early, joining Chelsea's academy at just 7 years old. He spent 8 years there, only to be released at 14. For many players, that's where the story ends. For Rice, it reset. He joined West Ham United after a trial period in 2013. And this is where the crucial detail appears. Rice wasn't developed as a midfielder first. He was trained primarily as a center back, often on the left side of defense. That matters. As a defender, Rice learned how to read danger before it develops, how to defend space, not chase the ball, how to stay composed when mistakes are costly. Those habits would later define his entire game. By the time he progressed through West Ham's academy, Rice had already built the mindset that separates top-level professionals from good players. In 2016, he helped West Ham's under-21s win the Premier League Cup. By 2017, he was captaining youth sides and knocking on the door of the first team. At just 18 years old, Rice made his Premier League debut. Within a year, he wasn't just playing, he was trusted. By December 2018, he had already reached 50 senior appearances, becoming the first West Ham teenager to do so since Mikel Arteta. This early exposure to responsibility is important. Rice didn't grow into pressure, he was introduced to it immediately. And because his education came in defense, Rice learned discipline before freedom, structure before expression, control before flair. That foundation explains everything that follows. Because when a player with a defender's instincts later moves into midfield, he doesn't guess the game. He understands it. And that understanding is what allowed Declan Rice to evolve into something far more than just another promising midfielder. West Ham is where Declan Rice stopped being a talent and became a reference point. After breaking into the first team in 2017, Rice didn't rotate in and out. He locked the position down. By the 2019-20 Premier League season, he played every single minute of all 38 league games, finishing in the top 5 league-wide for tackles and interceptions, while also leading West Ham in passes completed. That season earned him his first Hammer of the Year award. This was the pattern that followed: reliability, dominance, and growth. By his early 20s, Declan Rice had become West Ham's midfield structure. He wasn't just winning the ball, he was dictating where games were played. In 2022-23, he won more possessions and made more interceptions than any other player in the Premier League, underlining his status as one of the league's best defensive midfielders. But Rice wasn't limited to stopping play. That same season, he scored 4 league goals, including the 50-meter solo run against Gen in Europe, one of the standout goals of his career. It perfectly captured his evolution. Ball recovery, carry, composure, finish. Leadership followed performance. In 2022, Rice succeeded Mark Noble as club captain. A year later, he led West Ham to their first major trophy in 58 years, lifting the UEFA Europa Conference League and being named Player of the Season for the competition. By the time he left in 2023, 245 appearances, 15 goals, 3-time Hammer of the Year, European trophy-winning captain, West Ham had shaped him into an elite Premier League midfielder. Europe had confirmed his leadership. The numbers had removed all doubt. The only question left was how high his ceiling really was. That answer came at Arsenal. When Arsenal paid £100 million for Declan Rice, the question wasn't talent, it was impact. How quickly could he translate dominance into a title-contending side? The answer came immediately. From his first competitive minutes, Rice didn't look like a new signing. He looked like the team's reference point, calm under pressure, decisive without the ball, and increasingly influential with it. In 2023/24, he played 38 league matches, delivering 7 goals and 8 assists while maintaining 91% pass completion across 2,227 passes. That balance, output plus control, defined Arsenal's midfield. Big moments followed. The stoppage time goal against Manchester United wasn't just dramatic, it was symbolic. Rice arriving late, reading the moment, and deciding a match at the highest pressure point. Across the season, he logged 71 touches in the opposition box, 36 shots on target, and an XG of 3.34 with XA of 4.8, numbers that reflect positioning, not shot hunting. Crucially, the defensive work never dipped. Even while operating higher, 83 tackles, 44 interceptions, 156 duels won, 39 aerial duels won. That profile explains why Mikel Arteta trusted him to play with freedom. Rice could advance without destabilizing the team because he still defended like a number 6, sometimes like a center back, just in more dangerous zones. By season's end, there was no debate. Rice hadn't just justified the fee, he had reshaped Arsenal's midfield identity. Control, intensity, and decisive moments, delivered by the same player. And that was only year 1. By his second season at Arsenal, Declan Rice wasn't just excelling in his role. The role itself had changed around him. In 2024/25, Arteta pushed Rice higher, increasingly using him as a left-sided number 8 rather than a fixed number 6. The results were immediate and measurable. 4 goals, 7 assists, 87 touches in the opposition box, up from 71 the season before. XA, 5.63, showing growing creative responsibility, still delivering defensively. 53 tackles, 25 interceptions. Rice was now influencing games closer to goal without losing his defensive edge. Then came the moments that changed perception. In the Champions League quarterfinal against Real Madrid, Rice scored 2 direct free kicks in the same match, becoming the first player in history to do so in a Champions League knockout game. It wasn't just technique, it was authority. Arsenal's biggest night, and Rice stood at the center of it. By the end of the season, he was voted Arsenal Player of the Season, named in the Champions League Team of the Season, and shortlisted for both Premier League and PFA awards. At that point, he was no longer being discussed as a signing, but as one of the league's best midfielders. This season, Rice has gone another level up. Despite missing time through injury, his 2025/26 numbers underline how decisive he's become. 4 goals, 3 assists in 19 league appearances, 4 free kicks scored from 4 attempts, 89% pass completion, 33 tackles and 18 interceptions. Still elite defensive output, then came Bournemouth away. Returning from a knee injury, Rice scored twice in a crucial 3-2 win, turning a difficult match into a title-shaping result. 2 finishes, total composure, immediate impact. That performance summed up the evolution. Rice now wins games with goals, controls games with positioning, protects leads with defensive intelligence. He defends like a center back, controls like a number 6, produces like a number 8. This is no longer development, this is a finished product, still getting better. And by now it's clear, Declan Rice isn't just Arsenal's most important midfielder. He's one of the most complete players in world football.